Howie and welcome to my journaling journey. Today I'm just going to do some ink swatching because my ink collection has been growing, and I also saw my husband swatching his inks one time, and he has more than me, probably about, 20, 15 bottles ish, and I have a little less than that. And when I saw him do his ink swatches, I kind of got jealous. So these are his own swatches. I saw him do this one time and I thought that it was cute. Like, he was so excited and I wanted to do the same thing, and I think he did a really good job with this one. See that? Like, he even organized it by shade and color. Yeah, he swatched all of this, and he's been doing that every time he gets his inks. And so yeah, I got kind of jealous. I wanted to be in a notebook, but unfortunately this Midori pad is just really bad for it. Like, look at that. It bled through. And it's probably my fault because I didn't really research about the paper. I was just like, oh, if this can handle stamps and ink, then maybe it can handle my ink, and that was wrong. So I'm still thinking what to do with this notebook. So because of that failure, I decided to get this notebook. So if you are here watching this video, this is probably gonna be meant for more of like a back in the background kind of video, because I won't be talking in some parts of this video, and I will just be swatching. And so if you have a cup of coffee, want to get cozy, I have my milk tea over here that I bought from Kung Fu Tea. It was kind of sweet. I forgot to tell them to make the percentage like 70 or 50%. And so I got 100%. So I decided to, be a typical Asian and just have more by putting ice and putting it in a separate container. Anyway, so today I bought this from Goulet Pens. This is Wearingeul. Yeah, so these are the swatches. I decided to just get something that is meant for, swatching. When I started my ink journey, the first brands, and actually until today, like, it's been a year, but my first one was this ink. This is by Ferris Wheel Press. I actually fell in love with inks because I saw they have shimmer, and that got me. And so this is my first ever ink, Tumbling Time Blue. I wanted the blue Beryl one, but at that time that was choosing my first ink, it wasn't available. So most of my ink collection is Ferris Wheel Press, and it's only recently, all of them are shimmer, and it's only recently that I have purchased non-shimmer ink. So some of those, this one recently came in the mail. I'm falling down the sailor rabbit hole recently, both with the pens and the ink. So this one is Shitoshito Sailor Shikiori ink. I also have this one and a sample of Robert Oster's Cherry Blossom. The ink looks really nice, but I didn't like their bottles. So I decided to just get a sample. One of the other reasons why I got into Ferris Wheel Press was when my husband was the one who was buying his first few inks and fountain pens, I noticed the Ferris Wheel Press bottle, and that caught my eye. And that's how I kind of got more into it, and I went to their website and I was like, this is actually really pretty. So I bought all Ferris Wheel Press for the most part for my first year of my fountain pen and ink journey. I have 10 Ferris Wheel Press inks. All of them are shimmer. And then these two sailor plus this one plus these other ones, these two are both shimmer as well. So actually I only have 3 non-shimmer. So a lot of the swatches you're gonna see today are shimmer. So let's get started. Okay, so I had to stop filming the first part when I was starting to swatch my inks because I found out my husband accidentally broke my glass pen, and so he bought me a new one, and it took a few weeks. And this one's actually better because it has a cap on it. This is a Teranishi glass pen, ice blue. So we're gonna use that today to swatch our inks. So yeah, let's get started. For the rest of the video, I'm going to be just swatching, not really talking too much, and I'm gonna show you the end result at the end. This is Ferris Wheel Press Tumbling Time Blue. This is Blushing Mushroom from Ferris Wheel Press. It is one of my favorites. This is Blue Beryl Tonic, also one of my favorites, and I think I've used this one a lot, or the most, of all the shimmer inks from Ferris Wheel Press that I used. Next up, we have Frontenac Blue and Ferris Wheel Press's Unfettered Flight. I think this is sort of a new release. This is my first shimmer ink that has two types of shimmer, which is pink and gold. This one is also kind of like in the shade of blue. And then we have Poison Envy. Now we're gonna go with our reds. Reds or pink. This is Radiant Rosewing. I really like this shade. And then this is Royal Ruby Flush. Then we have Hampton, Harbour stage. And then we're also going to swatch these two calligraphy inks. Then we're gonna move on to our other inks that are not Ferris Wheel Press. So here is all the inks that I was able to swatch for today, and these are all Ferris Wheel Press, and they are all shimmer inks except for the two calligraphy inks. So up next, we're gonna go and swatch 4 non-Ferris Wheel Press inks, and 2 of them, the Shikiori ones, Sailor Shikiori inks, are not shimmer inks, and then these 2 in the middle are Journalize inks, and they are shimmer inks. I'm probably going to redo these because this one, as you can see, kind of smudged, and this one doesn't really show the actual color. It's supposed to be purple. So we're gonna start with these 2 Journalize inks. This is from their Whimsical series. The first one is Starry Night. It is Starwave Meadow, and the other one is Tinkerbell. Then lastly, we have Sailor Shikiori. We have the Yozakura ink and the Shitoshito ink. And these are my only ones that are non-shimmer. If you also have reached this part of the video, comment below a blue heart. If you also have some recommendations in terms of ink, let me know, especially the blue ones, because if you've noticed, I do have a lot of blue inks or teals, so they're kind of my favorite. I think that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if there are ink recommendations that you have or questions about any of these inks, let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content on creative journaling.